It began in a whirlpool of magic and shadow, where Nerina's tail split in two, where scales peeled away and soft flesh took form. Her body convulsed with every change, bone bending, lungs reshaping, the ocean no longer part of her. She woke gasping on the shore, her voice lost, the tide lapping gently against her bare feet. Nerina sat up slowly. Her long red hair clung to her back, soaked and tangled. Her new legs trembled beneath her, fragile as sea glass. Each breath burned her lungs like fire. But when she looked down, they were real, human legs. She tried to stand. A flash of white-hot pain shot through her body, sharp and cruel. She collapsed to the sand, biting her lip to hold back a scream. The sea witch's words echoed in her mind. Every step will feel like walking on knives. And it did. She forced herself up again, wincing with each movement. One step. Another. She stumbled, caught herself, and pressed forward. Because somewhere beyond the dunes, in the castle near the cliffs, was the prince. The one she had saved. The one who had unknowingly stolen her heart. She didn't know how long she wandered, barefoot and silent, before a carriage passed by. A servant spotted her, mud-streaked and trembling, dressed in nothing but a threadbare cloak of seaweed. They thought she was a shipwreck survivor. That's how she came to the castle. She was taken in, offered warmth and clothes and food. But when they asked her name, she only smiled sadly and touched her throat. No voice. No explanation. But when the prince arrived, when his eyes met hers, something in him shifted. He paused, as if sensing something he couldn't quite name. "You seem familiar," he murmured, studying her face. She tried to respond, to say his name, to tell him it was her, that she was the one who saved him from the storm. But her lips moved in silence. Still, he didn't turn away. Instead, he took her hand gently and said, "You may stay as long as you wish." She became a quiet mystery in the castle halls. The court whispered about her, the voiceless girl from the sea with the eyes full of longing. The prince often sought her out, inviting her to stroll the gardens, to sit beside him during feasts, to walk along the cliffs at sunset. Each step hurt. But she smiled through the pain, because he was near. He would ask her questions she couldn't answer. "Where are you from? What's your story? Why do I feel like I've known you all my life?" She would write in the sand, in letters on parchment. But nothing seemed to convey what she truly felt. And she couldn't tell him the truth. Because the deal was sealed. If he fell in love with her, truly, deeply, and kissed her before the third sunset, she would remain human forever. If not, she would return to the sea as foam. The days passed quickly. The prince showed her the world she had dreamed of, open skies, laughter, music, dancing. He gave her silks to wear, and shoes she couldn't bear to use. The pain was less when she walked barefoot. Still sharp, but bearable. One afternoon, he took her to the royal orchard, where petals rained down like snow and the air smelled of honey and roses. He pressed a flower behind her ear. "I wish I knew who you truly were," he said. "I feel safe with you." She reached for his hand. She wanted to tell him everything. But just as he leaned close, a voice called out behind them, "Your Highness." It was her. the golden-haired girl from the shore. The one he believed had saved his life. The one he was promised to marry. Nerina's heart froze. He smiled, greeted the girl warmly, took her hand. Nerina stepped back, her heart crumbling with every beat. The golden girl beamed, unaware of the storm unraveling inside the silent mermaid beside her. That night, Nerina stood at her window, staring out at the dark sea. The stars shimmered like the surface of the ocean, and the wind whispered through the trees like a lullaby. She touched her throat again. No song would come, but her love remained, aching and unspoken. And the second sunset faded. One day left.